Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the topic, how much is too much weight to lose in a short amount of time? I did some research on these three entertainers, John Candy, Nell Carter, and Luther Vandross. I'll talk a little bit about what I found out that they had in common, and you'll want to stick around for that as it relates to their issues with their weight. I also continue to share my stats and progress on my weight loss journey. I hope you'll continue to come back for more. I look forward to taking you on this journey with me. Hey everybody, so I'm out here again for my walk. The topic for this week is how much is too much weight to lose at one time. So I did some research. And CDC.gov says 1 to 2 pounds per week is the healthy amount of weight to lose at one time. Like, not losing it too fast. Excuse me. Not losing the weight too fast. It matters. It matters a lot because losing weight too fast damages your health. And it has bad effects on your heart. And, our goal is supposed to be for us to be healthy, not just, not just lose weight. We want to be healthy. That's part of why you want to lose weight. Like some people say, why they want to lose weight. Maybe they want to be here for their kids, to see their kids grow up, get married, graduate, or whatever. That might be one of the reasons. And if you don't have your health, you can lose the weight and still have things happen that you won't be here, for it if you're not going about it the right way. So, there's a lot of gimmicks out here. The last vlog, I talked about weight loss drugs and everything and how we don't know the effects, But, this time it's losing weight too fast, and that kind of goes along with what I talked about last time as well, because a lot of the drugs that are out here, they tell you that you don't have to change your eating habits, you don't have to exercise or anything, and you can lose a large amount of weight in a short amount of time. That is not healthy. That's not healthy habits. Slow going is better than no going. That's what I say. Take your time and be patient, and you will see the changes over time, as you keep going. But make small changes to build up your health, not, so that you can have lasting effects. With one research that I did, it said that the weight loss and fitness industry earns about $75 to about $90 billion at this point, and a lot of that is people doing, gimmicks. It's really gimmicky and everything. Why? Because they just want to earn money. They don't really care about the health of the people that, they're not even serving you, they're serving themselves, So nobody can care about your health more than you. Nobody can care about your body more than you, So when you take those steps, you got to be careful about how you go about it, because doing too much too soon will hurt you more than it will help you, So the title of the vlog for this week, as you can see, was vlog 2, what do these people have in common? The weight loss edition. Okay, and the three people that I featured was John Candy, who was a comedic actor. He was a great comedic actor. Nell Carter, who was a wonderful actress. All three of these people, did great things, especially back in the 1980s. And also Luther Vandross, who was one of the best singers in the world and had some of the best hits in the world, one of the greatest voices that people can only try to measure up to, you know. And what they all, it was really startling when I did research about their lives and found out what do they have in common. They all have these things in common in relation to their weight. Okay, so they all weighed more than 300 pounds, you know, between like 300 and 400 pounds at any given time. And they all had traumatic experiences in their lives. Okay, and that's something, I bring that up because I believe that that's something that contributed to their eating habits, why their eating habits were the way that they were. You know, they would eat, overeat, just really, I mean, more than overeat, you know, during times when they were stressed. They ate out of stress, they ate out of emotions, and they would lose weight, lose like large amounts of weight, like 100 pounds or more in a short amount of time, in like months, you know, and then they would end up gaining the weight back, you know, because they would, you know, pick up the bad habits again. And that was one of the reasons why I believe that, you know, the traumatic experiences that they've been through contributed to the reason that they ate so much. You know, people, when they are emotional eaters, they do that for a reason, right? So what they all had in common besides those things, all three of them lost their fathers at young ages. So John Candy, his father died of a heart attack or heart disease at the age of 35, when John Candy was only 5 years old. Nell Carter actually witnessed her father dying. She was a toddler when her father died by stepping on an electrical wire. He was electrocuted to death, and she was a baby when that happened, and she saw it happen. And Luther Vandross, his father died also from heart trouble, is it heart disease or a heart attack, when Luther was 8 years old. Okay, so having traumatic experience happen when they were at such a young age, I believe was one of the factors of why they, you know, ate emotionally, why it affected them like that. If you ever watch that show, My 600-Pound Life, you know, and you look at, you know, when they talk about that, they talk about why they, you know, why the person like became, you know, so overweight. And even like the other show that, I don't know if it still come on because I haven't seen it in a long time, that show Hoarders, a lot of them had weight issues too, and that had to do with traumatic experiences in their life. You know, so I do believe that in addition, it's not enough just to, you know, just to like watch what you eat and exercise and stuff like that. It's hard for you to stick to it if your emotions, if it's tied to your emotions, you know. You know, so really dealing with those things, I believe that, you know, having enough courage to deal with the things that have hurt you over time is part of what can help you to overcome. Now, I'm not an expert, and I'm not, you know, somebody who is like, you know, a trained professional in the medical industry, but I have researched these things, and I researched it for myself. And, you know, that's why I feel the need to want to share, because, you know, it's so much out here, so much available out here that you don't know what is right and what's not right. You know, we have to even relearn how to eat healthy, if we learn to eat healthy at all. You know, like I remember when I was coming up, we didn't have as many like restaurants out here. We might have had a McDonald's here or there, You know, Burger King came along to compete with them. You know, we had a little KFC. You know, they came along. Restaurants really started booming over time. And, you know, and the portion sizes and stuff like that, you know, really has done a number on us, because the food, you know, we get attracted to it because it's good. We like good food, you know, and we have a hard time staying away from it, you know, when who want to eat boring stuff, you know, when there's so much out here to eat that's good, you know. But that's why they say even making small changes, like the websites that I visit. One of them was cdc.gov, and another one was Washington School of Medicine, and another one was Orland Health. And they talked about things like, you know, just making small changes, you know, and how it can have lasting effects. You know, you want to make those changes. It's better to make those changes because they help to establish good habits, help you to build habits that are good, that'll last you longer over time, you know. And then finding things that you like to do as well, because, like, you know, like I like to walk, so I'm walking, and I'm trying to walk in different places. And you know, exercising and everything, you got to change the way that you think about it as well, because if you think about it like it's a chore, like you punishing yourself or whatever, you're not going to want to stick with it, you know. So what else did I learn about the three people, you know, the gaining and losing weight, the eating emotionally? They also had history. Now, I don't know if Nell Carter had a history of heart issues in her family. I know that John Candy did, and Luther Vandross did, you know, because his father and his three siblings all died from problems, complications, you know. John Candy was 43 when he died, and he died of a heart attack in his sleep. Nell Carter was 54 when she died, and her family didn't want an autopsy, so they did it based on blood samples and stuff like that. And what they found was that she had a heart. It was heart disease complicated by diabetes. Okay, because she had diabetes. She even had collapsed on stage one time from insulin insufficiency. You know, so during a performance, she fell out on stage one time. And then Luther Vandross was 54 when he died, and his cause of death was a heart attack. Now, he had type 2 diabetes, and which he actually suffered a stroke 2 years prior to his death. He suffered a stroke that left him in a coma, a severe stroke that left him in a coma for like 2 months, and he was never really the same after that. You know, that's after, you know, all the years, like he had lost weight and he got healthy for a little while, and then when he picked those habits back up, and I believe, you know, they gain the weight back just as fast as they lose it, and that's what causes a lot of stress, you know, on your heart. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on my walk, but I want to share that information with you. Remember something. 2 things I want you to remember. 2. Those, okay? Number 1, nobody can care about you more than you, okay? And number 2, slow going is better than no going, all right? Be patient with yourself, and, you know, just seek to make small changes here and there. Do things that you enjoy, all right? Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't look at exercising as a punishing thing, because you won't want to stick with it, okay? And you know, like, for me, I'm not sure. Like, I've been having some progress and everything, and it, it might be a little bit slow. And then I'm starting to get busy too, so maybe I might not walk as much as I was doing before, but I'm gonna try to get out here at least 3 times a week, because they say 3 times a week, will help you, to lose the weight that you need to lose. And even if you might have gained it overnight, it stick around a whole lot longer than you really want it to. So be careful. I got flies bothering me out here. Be careful, about doing things too fast. Let me stop doing things too fast and just, take care of yourself. So once again, be happy, be healthy, be strong, and be active. And I'll talk to you on the next topic. All right? Thank you for sticking around. So there you have it, guys. Remember the main takeaways that I want you to keep in mind. They are: slow going is better than no going, and nobody can care more about you than you. If you like today's video, click that thumbs up for me. Leave me a comment with your thoughts on today's topic. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this and so much more. Also, share this video so that others can join the journey. I thank you for spending time with me today. And remember, be happy, be healthy, be strong, be active. Until we meet again.